This is not a Maryland man. These are lies that they are perpetuating. So I was invited to come down to the White House, and I was asked if there was anyone we'd like to interview. We did an interview with Secretary Kristi Noem, with, I believe the appropriate title is DAP, Deputy Assistant to the President. I could be getting that wrong. Sebastian Gorka, as well as Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy. And we'll be rolling out those interviews as there's a story to how we film it. The computers are not simple like we do, where we have this like straight, you record it live and you go. They had to send us a link. So now we have the files and we're going to start putting them up tomorrow. But I was asked at the last minute if I would like to take the new media seat, to which I said yes. And my question is not a softball. Just because let me explain this problem, okay? To all the people right now, I'm trending. They're all talking about it. Some are happy, some are mad. The corporate press lies, okay? I just showed you this man admitted to being from El Salvador. This is not in question. He admitted to being removable. He admitted to entering unlawfully. He did get a withholding of deportation. That's not being disputed. Why is the media using the phrase Maryland man to refer to a guy from El Salvador who is only here illegally? They are doing it because they are factual but not truthful. It is a fact the man, for now, is illegally residing in Maryland. But that does not make him a Maryland dad. It makes him an illegal immigrant arrested in Maryland. And if that's the narrative they went with, an illegal immigrant arrested in Maryland, Abrego Garcia, I wouldn't be having this conversation with all of you right now. The point that I was bringing up to this secretary, to the press secretary, was that the media in this room is largely composed of an uncurious group of people who do not investigate, and they use each other as sources and say the same narrative. Not a single one of them is concerned about the fact that they didn't actually pull up the court documents and that they're falsely representing that this man is, quote, from Maryland. And it is so egregious, in fact, that Hassan Piker, one of the biggest streamers on the left, did not know. I'm not kidding. I'll play the video for you. He was absolutely unaware that Abrego Garcia was an illegal immigrant from El Salvador. And if you wonder why liberals are shocked by this story, this is why. People like Hassan Piker don't read the news. He gets talking points from the corporate press who keep saying a Maryland man, Maryland man. Hassan then genuinely believes this guy is just some American guy born and bred in Maryland who was deported. Now, if I thought this guy was born and bred in America and deported to Sicat in El Salvador, I'd be calling for his release too. But see, we here at Timcast actually do research. And so my question was, these news outlets are ragging on us, and we are but one seat in this room. When they said, Tim, would you like to take the new media seat? I said, sure. I'd spoken with Elad. Elad said, I really think you should ask about these Chinese nationals that Riley Moore wants to remove from this country, ship their student visas. Rep. Riley Moore's introduced this bill. And I said, that's actually a really good question. However, I have another question. They've created this new media space. We're just companies. That's it. Okay. The Daily Wire is a company. A Breitbart is a company. War Room is a company. We have large viewerships. We reach a lot of people. We have questions we want to ask. Now, what offends me is that these journalists in the room, they march in lockstep on lies. I could go through a big list for all of you, but I named only 3 for time. The Very Fine People hoax, the Covington smear, and the Maryland man hoax. But how about the lab leak hoax? How about the drinking bleach hoax? How many times are they going to all in unison lie about what's going on? So my frustration is when they bring in but one chair for someone like me to sit in. The New York Times, Politico, numerous journalists from various outlets all begin disparaging us, as if what really matters to those people is that their sick club of lying sycophants pretend like they're speaking truth to power. In which case, when I say these large, massive multimedia corporations are lying to the American people, it's a softball, which implies I'm supposed to be grilling Carolyn Levitt for some reason. No, I'm seeking a comment from the press secretary on the fact that they have allowed all of this media in the room who just lie all day, every day. And there's one chair in this room for new media who's doing something different, which is why I ended by asking if there was a plan or effort to expand access. Now, she didn't answer it. I don't fault her for that. She did give her answer saying the media is pushing this Maryland man hoax. That was the gist of that story. And of course, now the media and the press are losing their mind. Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.